Happy Friday stories. We both are in a goofy mode today because Brent started a war on our Slack channel and I just responded to him on TikTok. So both of us are on TikTok. He has to respond to me on TikTok. That's the
which will be my second TikTok video.
If you watch his TikTok, you'll like laugh because it's really funny on the first couple of videos that you posted. So to start off with Happy Fridays, Brent, do you wanna share Happy Friday stories for the week?
Yeah. So my Happy Friday story for the week was, we got back from ITC this week, InsurTech Connect. We had a bunch of the team members out there, and a couple things occurred that was while we were out there that was really cool. One, it was really cool to see the team actually in action. Some of these folks hadn't met each other until we all landed in Las Vegas for the event. We've worked together for quite some time, but as a remote operated company, you don't actually get to meet them face to face until you actually get to an event where you're both there. So I thought that was really cool. And then reflection on, the early days when it was just the three of us, out there doing that conference grind. It was so cool to see the entire team kind of pulling their weight and doing their part. And they had a good time. We had a good time. And it was really cool. But I also celebrated my birthday out there, and I got this card from one of our partners, and it was a really cool card that he got me. And we like to play golf, so he got me a round of golf as well. But the sentiments in the card is what really got me. Not only do our vendors, or not our vendors, our carrier partners, we're a vendor to them. But I've often said to our team, the moment Benekiva becomes a vendor, we've lost, because we need to be seen as a partner. We need to be seen as a partnership at the carrier. And a partnership goes just another level beyond the vendor-client relationship. It's about, really getting to know the people behind the positions, and, getting those relationships built with the individuals, the human aspect of working together. And, the card certainly reflected that we're beyond the client vendor stage, and definitely into a more of a friendship stage, which is great because, when you have a true partnership like that, and, there are items that need to be discussed, or, bumps in the road, so to speak, or things like that, it just makes it a lot easier to know and understand that the person on the other end has your back and you have theirs, and we'll figure it out. And that goes, the only way you get to that position is building those strong relationships outside of, the client vendor relationship. And so it was really cool to get that card, and I'll go play around the golf on my buddy Moy's there, and it'll be a good time.
Awesome, Brent. Yes, like BIM at our claims panel talked about build, buy, partner, and I agree with you. That's what I share with our customer care team. We're not a vendor, we're a partner. Yeah. We will do whatever it takes, even to our delivery team. We're not going to nickel and dime. We don't believe in that. That's not in our core. We're all about partnership. And yeah, I mean, it's to your point, it's not a fakeness either. Like, we want to be partners. We like our customers. And they like, some of them like us, most of them like us too, because they want to hang out with us and we have a lot of fun together. So, but yeah, it's the human element, right? It's not like I want to sell you something. It's the human element.
Yeah.
So with that, I've got another guest that's joining us, and he is joining, he's John Bachman. John, we've already started our live. Happy Friday. I think he's connecting his audio.
There you go.
Hey, John.
Hey, I am so sorry about that.
Hey, you're live. So Brent's already shared his Happy Friday story. It would, if you would have heard it, it would have made you cry. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah, see, now you got me all upset now. Now you got me all upset. No, see, little things like this, being on the agency side now, I just had a customer come in, make a cash payment, had to process that. So it's a different world I live in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So John, why don't you introduce yourself, and then we're sharing Happy Friday stories for the week, and Brent's already gone, and now it's between the two of us. So as our guest of honor, I would love for you to go first,
Yeah.
and then I'll wrap it up.
Awesome. Yeah. So I am John Bachman, the Vice President of Client Relations here at Norwood Insurance in Massachusetts, which is a bit of a change for me. Those of you who may or may not know me, I came from the claims world and the customer experience role, 17 years on the carrier side, then 3 years on the tech side, and now here I am, local agency, and loving it, loving every minute of it, and loving being close to the family all the time. So it's fantastic. So that's a little about me. And and then have the new book out too, the Successful Adjusters Playbook. So
Nice.
love talking about that any chance I can.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about that book that you've written, just for our audience to know.
Yeah. So basically what the deal is behind it is, you guys know me, I'm a claims guy, big proponent of claims being it should be a career destination for young folks. It's not always seen that way, but also trying to help people out in the claims industry. There is a ton of resources when it comes to the technical aspects of claims, about climbing up on roofs, looking at shingles, looking at bent metal of cars. There's plenty of resources out there to do that. There's not a lot of resources when it comes to the most important part, and that's about dealing with the individuals and dealing with the other humans that are going through a traumatic event. And really, that's what the book's all about. It's about honing in on what used to be called soft skills. I hate that term, but honing in on the hard skills or the hard skills: listening, caring, empathizing, the things that are important about helping somebody through a traumatic experience. And really, that's at the heart of what the book is all about. And then there's some other tips and tricks about how you can see yourself as a retention specialist, a marketing specialist for your carriers, and then things like stress management and how to get better connected in the world of insurance too.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, John. Milestone.
Yeah, it's been something that's been kicking around in my head for 4, 5, 6 years, whatever it may be. And I'd jump in, I'd write a chapter, and then it would be gone for 6 months. But Chris Stanley over at IAPath, he finally kicked me in the ass a little bit and said, "Will you get this done already?" And he's the reason that we finally wrapped it up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Would you like to share your happy story for the week?
Yeah, this is actually a great one. So my son Logan, 9 years old. I have my daughter who's 12 years old, Hannah, as well. But my son, 2 years ago during the winter, we thought we had the best idea for a birthday present for the following July. And we're like, perfect. He loves Dude Perfect. Do either of you know Dude Perfect at all?
I've heard of Dude Perfect. It's
you need to. So they're YouTube sensations. Basically, they started out 12 years ago doing trick shots in college at Texas A&M. They do crazy trick shots in basketball and throwing the football, and it has absolutely blown up. And they have something like hundreds of millions of viewers on every social media platform. And they started doing a live tour. And we found out, hey, they're coming to Boston. So we're excited. We kept it a secret. We ordered this, and then COVID hit. And we've been sitting down. I kept getting notifications on my phone of, hey, it's not happening now. It's not happening now, but hold on to your tickets. It will happen soon. Well, 2 years came and gone. And last night we actually went into the Boston Garden and we got to see it. And it was an unbelievable show. And both kids, even the older sister who's too cool for school, she had a blast too, and it was just cool to be able to have that experience with the kids. And we sat on it so long, and finally being able to go through with it, man, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
But
Very
Bobbie,
cool.
I'm surprised that you're so tied into social media. I bet your daughter would love it. Dude Perfect. Check it out.
I need to check it out. I know. I'm like, I've always, this week I won like several Mom of the Year awards. I call it the walk of shame at the school when she's a little bit late. You have to sign in, you have to take her. Yeah, a couple of times this week. I'm like, I get the mom award. Oh, my favorite one this week was Wednesday. We had a client meeting. So my husband dropped her off to an activity thinking as soon as I'm done, I'm going to pick her up. And the call went late and he got stuck in a customer call. And he thought we had this thing, like he's going to pick her up and then I'm going to he's going to we just had that confusion. So both of us are like sitting down, like, oh, like we're talking about the day. And we're both like, Savannah. And I jumped and I went and picked her up and she was just sitting there. And I was like, yep, this week, Mom of the Year.
I definitely hear that though. So my wife, Kristen, she puts everything up on a dry erase board. I can't read it because there's so many different activities with everybody going in different directions that, to be honest, I don't really look at it. It's noise to me. It's too much. So I'll turn around and I'll ask her, hey, so what's going on tonight? And she's like, are you kidding me? You're supposed to do this, this, and this, and Logan's over here, Hannah's over here, and I'm supposed to be over here. Like, oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
So I'll wrap up like our Happy Friday story. So yesterday, towards the end of the day, one of my friends, she was at a carrier. Now she's in a consulting role at a very big company. So we wanted to meet up for coffee, virtual coffee at the end of the day. And she's like, do you mind if I invite my coworker? I'm like, oh yeah, let's just more the merrier. And both of us, like her coworker and I, totally geeked out on, because he's like, tell me a little bit about Benikiva. And I knew he had done a little bit of research. I was like, yeah, we do beneficiary first to claims. He came from the field. And I was like, oh my God, the entire time I'm talking to him, we got so excited. And I was like, you got to meet Brent. I hate that he's not in this convo because you guys would have geeked out so much as I geeked out with him. But towards the end of the day, it was like this super energy rush when somebody gets it. And one comment that totally made my week was he said, I talk to a lot of companies, you guys are for real. And when you hear that as a founder, it's like, oh yes, like, yeah. And this guy came from a very large company and gets why claims is a customer experience issue. And it was like, I messaged the team. I'm like, okay, I'm on cloud 9. I need to go do something because you get that energy rush and you're like, oh my God, I can blog, I can write, I can do anything. But like I had to calm down. Do what?
It's like a B12 shot.
Yeah. But it's so good. Like, it's such a good, like we've been told by our, investors that, we have done product market fit, right? We have that. But when you hear somebody from the industry that's like, check, yes. I just, it just is super cool to keep getting that affirmations.
No, that is awesome. And the reason that he's able to geek out with you all and says the thing, because you guys do get it. And you said it earlier when you were just explaining that, is claims is a customer experience. It's the claims experience when it comes to all of this. It's the only thing people are buying when it comes to insurance, is that when something bad happens, the claims team is going to be there to take care of it. That's the experience.
Yep.
Nothing more, nothing less. So you guys get it, and that's why you guys are so successful. And then on top of that, I love the new branding too that you guys were rolling out too.
Nice.
I think it looks slick.
Nice.
The new branding does has like, it's cool. It has like a little bit of our legacy past too, which is thanks to Brent. Brent had this idea of putting the Benekiva logo on the eye, which was pretty cool, pretty special.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's sticking with the tradition, the heritage, and the foundation of where you guys came from. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then John, you missed it. So we're having like an internal Benekiva. So if you're on TikTok, go follow Brent and I. We have a funny, Brent owes me a response. He posted this really not so good picture in the Benekiva Life channel of me with very bad hair. It's like Coder Bobbie. And I was like, I was only for the founding team long time ago. But I think the team is having a fun. And I just made a response on TikTok and Benekiva Life. So that makes our day too. Like when we can really have fun, take those moments and just enjoy the journey, right?
Yeah.
It can't be all like, you have to have fun.
You can't just take yourself so serious all the time. You burn yourselves out. It's so true. But I think I already do follow you, Bobbie, on TikTok. Brent, not yet, but that will come. It's still a platform that I still need to figure out. It's more of I get caught in doing this for hours on end and realize where did the day just go, rather than posting anything.
Yeah, the only thing I use it for, I mean, currently is to watch some of the funny videos. I mean, some of the jokes and things that are on there just crack me up, and it's, you can watch them for a few minutes and then head off to the rest of your day. So I find some enjoyment in that. But.
Yeah, I'm hooked in pretty hard into their algorithm on dad jokes right now. So my kids and my wife are annoyed with me with the jokes I've been telling them. But it's the TikTok algorithm that's telling me these jokes. It's not me, it's them.
And some of those husband and wife prank ones are funny too. Oh my gosh. I don't know how some of those people are even still together.
Did you watch the one with the guy who's on doing exercise and the wife and the daughter puts like a belly dance thing and just records his look? It is hilarious.
I haven't seen that one. No, I just found out the other day that one of our clients here at the agency, her daughter is TikTok famous, and her name is Sarah, and I forget what her husband's name is, but they're a duo group. You guys might even know him. That she teases him all the time about being her Italian husband, and this is me pranking my Italian husband. It's like Carlo and Sarah or something like that, but it's one of our clients' daughter, and yeah, she is TikTok, millions and millions of viewers, and it's just her picking on her Italian husband.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's too funny. Yeah.
Well, team, this wraps up our Happy Friday episode. John, thank you so much for being our guest of honor, and congratulations on an awesome milestone with writing the book.
That's awesome.
No, I appreciate that. I apologize for stopping in late here, but it's always so cool to chat with you too. I have a blast with you. Some of the happiest people in our space, which is hard to say in our space.
We make insurance fun.
Yeah.
It should be fun.
You have to. It is fun. It is fun, but people don't see that. And I got to hand it to people like you all that are getting it out there and showing what a great industry it is. So thank you guys.
Awesome.
Thanks, John. Okay. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.